Do, do, do. No. Did you hear any of that I said after I actually got back? So I've been back for a minute now. Or you might be behind. Okay. I'll re-ask it. Should how should Force Palm and Stone Edge interact with Overload and with Poison? Poison stacking on Infuse. So if you go Poison, 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 should Force Palm knock you back an extra 4 cells? Oh shit, I just realized this is wrong. I undid this. No, it should not. Okay. There you go. Because then it actually gets a bonus, but that means it's very, very situational. Oh, okay. Okay, so we could do it. I'll add that special check on this one real quick. There we go. Bonus. And 1. Okay. So I just made Force Palm will go 4 cells by default and 8 cells if you are yeah, 8 cells if you stack Poison first. Which that'd be a really weird combination to do for Poison and Force Palm, but it's there. And the other one is for Overload, because Overload increases the chance. Neither one of these is affected by Overload. Neither one of them is functionally affected by Overload. Should they still receive the double SP cost if you have Overload and use those? It'd be easier for me to just do it without having a special check. I could just add a special check though, I guess. Okay, so let's go ahead and I will need to grab this real quick. Notepad. Okay, and let's go ahead and do. So I need to do SP cost, but the actual like end SP cost not. So I need to look up stingy. I think I spelled that right. I did not. MC_stin. Okay, there we go. If SC and SC data SC infuse spell. Val 4. 4, thank you. There we go. I'll just remove Force Palm and Stone Edge from the double SP cost, since they don't benefit from it at all. Boom, boom. I think it's easier. It's faster to check skill ID. So we'll go ahead and do that, since it's technically faster to check skill ID. And then times equal to bum ba dum ba da 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 da. And so double SP cost, if infused spell and infused spell value 4 are active, okay, file save. Does it only increase the infused spell? That's nice. There we go. Let's go ahead and mark that as platinum as well. It would have been fine either way, but this lowers the micromanaging you have to do. Since you already have to do a ton of micromanaging with this, if you cast one of the skills that doesn't benefit from it, you don't get punished. Granted, it's only 100. It's only double SP cost, and they have fairly low SP cost. So. There we go. Break. Let's see, case. While we're in here, let's go ahead and do AD heal. Case. AL heal. Case. MY arc heal. Break. Oh wait, I need to also check the unlimited or overload toggle. Let's see, data. Let's see, overload toggle. I just got a few more. Oop. There we go. Okay, and then this will be. I'm gonna move this actually. There we go. If SC data SC overheal toggle. I can always increase it later on, but there we go. 10% SP cost on those 3 spells. Okay. And now Overheal just needs to get the shield part, which is going to be under the flag of Overheal. Let's see, I believe it's SC Kyrie. See, final references. I'm going to treat it just like Kyrie. Is even going to remove it, so. Let's go ahead and add it right here. SC underscore Overheal. I think that's funny. Freaking Throwstone. I will not have a Holy Light end it though. It won't have that same effect. Otherwise, it'll be exactly the same. It just won't be removed by a Holy Light. So it'll be better in that sense, but it'll have a lower number, potentially. A lower number on tanks, but a bigger number on squishies. It will be removed by a pile bunker, even that skill doesn't exist. And we'll actually add Overheal to this same list. So it'll be treated like for shattering. I actually don't need all these checks right here. These are completely unnecessary checks, since it does it in that bit of code right there. Okay, remove the if statements. Auto counter, stone curse, freeze, and sleep. Tab, there we go. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Providence. Blocks. Yes, it will block Overheal, though you couldn't really get Overheal because it blocks the heal part, but Overheal, that's beside the point, I guess. Overheal. Yeah, exactly. That's why I put it in there. By the way, Gullveig does stack with Kyrie, just an FYI. Because Gullveig is your like last stand for that class. Overheal. Overheal. And then mount will actually be defined in when it started. Okay. Boom, boom. And now I need to define AD heal. Okay. So this is going. So I need to find out the. I is. If SC and an SC over heal. No. Fucking A. I've messed that up like 4 times. Data. SC over heal. Toggle. Let's see, over heal toggle. If I see and I see over toggle and I is greater than T status max HP minus T status HP start. Oh, come on, IntelliSense, get your shit together. Let's see. SRC, BL, SC over heal. I wonder how long it's going to take. 100. Skill level is skill level. Oh, there we go. Now you want to fucking do it. And then I minus. Okay. Skill. Get a time. Let's see. My over heal. Comma 1. Okay, there we go. Can we? Can I please get a goddamn IntelliSense working? For fuck's sake. God, that's annoying. Pick a definition. Let's let IntelliSense do its fucking loading. Earl Grey. Sorry, I'm sitting awkward in my chair. Oh, much better. Isn't this exciting? Look at that. Look at that progress bar. I absolutely loathe IntelliSense sometimes. Oh, thank you. You finally figured it out. Okay, what's wrong? Is it max underscore HP, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. Okay. Especially BL type, rate, value 1, value 2. Okay, so it's SRC, BL type, rate, value 1, value 2, tick. At what? You know what? Oh. One, okay. Okay. Big iteration. Oh, ooh. I picked that up thinking it was tea. That was my coffee. I mean, coffee is good, don't get me wrong, but not when you're expecting tea. Blah. Check Discord while I'm waiting. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I don't see anything interesting on Discord. Any interesting questions? Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Why is that still wrong? Build solution. SRC, BL, type, rate. Oh. Salva is unidentified. Status data. Oh, that's fucking why. There we go. Overheal. Oh. Overload. Thank you. Identifier equilibrium does not exist. Thank you. Delete. Salva does not exist. Yep, I'm aware. Let's go ahead and delete that shit. Delete that. Equilibrium, delete. Salva does not exist. Okay, build solution. I still haven't finished this skill, mind you, but okay. Looks like all is doing good. Vital references. Boom. I should probably add that back. There we go. War Insanity can't heal status immune allies. I turned that off for testing purposes. I never turned it back on. Yay. Okay. Where's the actual fucking heal? Status heal. There he goes. Fucking A. Okay. There we go. You have heal. And heal. Oh yeah, and then I need to cap this. Nope. Max. Or no. Min. Yeah, min. Comma. Heal over 2. There we go. Capped it. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Okay. Arc heal now work. Should now work. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. And that's not a link. That's a linker skill. Okay. And then we need to update all the descriptions and all the skill DB as well as check any SP cost and other stuff. So let's go ahead and build, make sure this builds properly, build solution. Okay, success. Minimize that shit. Import skill. I really want to upgrade this to a YML skill tree DB. I think this really should be an YML format, because you can just import from previous jobs as well, and which would dramatically shrink it, as well as dramatically shrink the amount of work you have to do. Although then if you ever wanted to add a skill to a first class but remove it on second class, it'd be awkward. But who the fuck's gonna do that shit? Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Let's see, AD is still magic damage. We need to go to second class skills. Need your block still there. Freya's blessing, or Freyr's blessing, sorry. Force palm, range 4, cast duration. Duration 2, it doesn't actually have a CC cost. 20 SP is fine. Since this skill is more restricted, I have a lower SP cost on it. I might up it a little bit though. Let's do 25. And the other skills should all be 30. Duration 2, 30 seconds. slow for 30 seconds. A 1.3 second cast time with a 1 second cooldown. Oh, that's what I thought. Technically, it's a buff to Blizzard at max level. So I thought this should be duration 2, not duration 1 now, because it is no longer a thing, and now it's a stun. That's right. The stun scales, the duration scales on this one. So it's 500. And then let's go ahead and infuse spell. Bum, bum, bum. Stun. Times bonus. Actually, wait. Yeah, no, it can be done like this. Okay, so I actually need to separate it into each individual levels now. That one's always 30 seconds, that one's always 30 seconds. This one's going to be individual levels, so... Um, 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. I could math it out in the code, but this way it gives me more granularity if I really want to. I can always cap the duration. 500, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 3.5 second stun. 8, 9, 10, and 11. 4,000, 4,500, 5,000, and a 5.5 second stun on a 1 second cooldown. Well, kinda. It's not technically, but technically it'd be on like a however fast you can cast five more spells, which in theory you could chain. The chain's done something. Let's go ahead and drop that SP cost to match. 30 SP. Stone Edge. Skill get time 2, and then that would be skill ID. Bonus, it doesn't matter because it's going to be a static duration. Let's go ahead and make it a 10-second cast time. There are 10-second duration on that. Venom Bane got its status removed. Acid got its status 30 seconds, also 30 again. Yeah, these spells are really inconsistent. I didn't notice how inconsistent they were. I know why they were, because the second class tier 2 spells, like when they had 2 elements, it was higher, but grants 30 SP. I might actually raise their SP cost. I'll play around with it. That'll require feedback, but their SP cost might end up going up. Shine Plasm. There we go. Shine Plasma is all but removed. I'm leaving it in the code so people can remove the skill when they reset. That's the reason why it's remaining. Also, if you already unlocked, what's the name of the skill? Unlimited, you will automatically unlock Arc Heal, I think. That's what it is, so that's always good for... Oh, did I drop out again? No, okay, 39 minutes. I thought it said 39 seconds. What did it say? Grants. 10 minutes, a long time for a grant to be active. I removed the holy property, if I remember correctly. Let's see, grant. Did I actually remove it, or was I undecided on that? Yeah, okay, did I want to remove? Did I want to remove Grant's holy property armor? And make it just the HP with no downside? Okay. I don't remember what my decision was. I remember talking about it, but I don't remember my decision. Yeah, because I'm on two fences about it. So let me go over the pros and cons in my live, I guess. So pros and cons. The pros of it is, well, obviously, since they are a primary, essentially they're a primary element mage, just like wizard and stuff like that. They want to have resistance to the other four elements because that's what other people use. Their target will use. Holy gives you resistance to all four of those in the current state of elemental tree, not counting what changes I may or may not make down the line. It's also a double-edged sword, giving them a negative effect, potentially in certain fights, like against undead or against... but it also reinforces their HP bonus, since it gives them resistances to the same things they're already resisting. A multiplicative resistance, though. I think I'm gonna remove it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just remove it. Soul Shadow removes grants. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. You go to market, remove holy property. That further incentivizes you to get gear that has element. Holy property. Armor. One buff. There you go. Specify. Because it's still holy property attack. And then we're gonna lower the duration. We do not need a 10-minute duration on a increase your own HP. Because if you want to stack it, you can recast it, basically. I think I'm going to drop it down to 5 minutes. Nothing too extreme yet. I was thinking 2 minutes, but I'll drop it down to 5 minutes. So every 5 minutes, you have to manage to get a cast off on it. By the way, I think I coded it properly, so it will actually do the stacks even if you miss. So technically, you could cast Holy 4 times on something you miss, and then you'd still get or cast Holy on your last hit on something, and you still get it, even if it won't hit the target. So, because it's no longer dependent on hitting, it doesn't do that check first. The only part that does that check is the this part right here. Yeah, dark conversion, the heal on that actually checks. I should probably actually move this one as well. For right now, both actually do the hit check. So the holy heal and the thing require a hit check. The holy one probably should not. I'll probably adjust that in a second. Go back to my notes. Mystic Dark Convulsion is now a curse instead of a thing. Duration is fine. 30 seconds still. Shade Comet no longer has a duration because it no longer has a status effect. It is a tier 1 spell. Let me check AD underscore. These are 1 second, 1 and 0.5. Okay. MY underscore Venom Bane. These now need to be appropriately changed because they're a tier down and their SP cost is lower as well. And then the other one that was changed was Shade Comet. There it is. Oh God. Let's go ahead and ban another goddamn bot. /ban bot. Yeah, kindly fuck off. Jesus Christ. I swear to God, every stream or every other stream, if I'm lucky. I don't think I did that one right once. Yeah, that needs to be a self check, not a target check. There we go. There we go. And then that needs to be duration 1. And it was for 30 seconds? I did not specify. Okay. I think the self buff on defense and magic defense will be for 30 seconds. Because it's 15 defense and 21 defense and 21 magic defense for 30 seconds. That's a big defensive buff. Again, the SP cost is wrong. 30. And that was it. Okay, files, save. That's it for this one. And then I need... I'll close that. And then I need to go to skill tree. And that'll be... Adept. So nothing is changing in Adept. Like skill point wise. Technically that name changed, but I'm not going to bother. That is AD heal, thank you. AL Blessing, AD Sap, we'll look for Sap. Viking. Nothing is changing about that class. There we go. Nope, I pasted that in the wrong spot. There we go. Viking will just move right there. Okay. Bum, ba-dum. Ba-da-da-da. Okay, Spellweaver. I need to add in two more spells. And then I need Skill DB. My over. Over heal. And then overload. $1160. There we go. Unlimited. Sup. How are you, senor? Let's go ahead and add that. So all these skills right here are actually being deleted. Yeah, all of those are being deleted. Or sorry, no, all those are there. I'm going to leave them in the database for now because of the way changing classes works. And then paste that right there. And 45, 45, and 45. I'll save. So these will technically be in your code, but they don't do anything. So please remove them if you have the class after the update. Oh wait, that's not the right one. That one's already been renamed. Yeah, so I already deleted the code for it, right? Find our references. Let me confirm I deleted all the code for all these, so they don't do anything. Okay, yeah, they don't do anything. They're purely passive that do absolutely nothing at this point. So if you have them, you're screwing yourself over. Gullvig Reborn. Okay. Close that. Files. Save that. Infuse spell needs to move over into here. Infuse spell 30. It requires Spellweaver. Yes, so both these spells used to be on the trends only. Yes, I'm still in the nerd. That's fine, Blobby. I'm perfectly okay with that. I know. I stab you with a knife and you pop. I'm like a goddamn pouring. Poke you with a butter knife and watch your insides leak out. Let's see. Did I make these toggle? This a toggle already? Did I? I think I did. Okay, yeah, I did. Okay, perfect. Skin too light for that. Yeah, very much so. Bum, bum, bum. Also, my hair is pretty red now that I've gotten older and I don't see sunlight. That's, yeah, he would have been Mediterranean, right? Like that sort of skin tone. Okay. Mm. Half remaining heal value. Okay, I actually missed that. I did half total heal value. Um, so I need to actually adjust it. How hard would it be to make a skill share usage? Um, Possibly Warlock Combat. Yeah, I was gonna say. That should be doable. Um, I'd have to actually look into that, but um, I'm pretty sure that is doable. Um, there's a bunch of problems with that though. Um, what are you trying to do? Rather than tell me, yeah, but what are you trying to do? That's the goal. Depending on what your goal is, there might be a better way of handling that. That seems like a lot of rigmarole to do something. A better way of doing it might be to have an SC attached to two people, each of them cast it on each other, and then after they both have the SC applied to each other, by each other, or two people on a target, or however you want to do it, then um, do like a stone curse effect or something like that, that as a timer, or even an overhead display of casting a skill using what's the fucking thing called? I forget what it's called. The skill display thing. Yeah, it's interesting, but it wouldn't be good. Um, it would be very awkward to use, and unless it's extremely overpowered. Yeah, and then unless it's like I said, unless it's extremely overpowered, the way you're describing it would be bad. Um, mm, Rather than have it require you can have the three warlocks next to each other. Just don't require all three to cast. Now, maybe after I'm done streaming, I'll hop in. I still have some more stuff to do, Bobby. So go ahead and play without me. go ahead and update overheal to be half the remaining heal. Oh, thank you, sir. Oh. Ah. Well, okay. I guess I'm taking a break. Thanks, Blave. Uh, fucking A. Let me go switch creator dashboard. So you guys enjoy a 3-minute break. When I get back, I'll finish talking to you. Uh, Okay, I'm back. Let me catch up on shit. Screen capture. Sorry, but there's no redeem comeback. Uh, I don't think. Yeah, I would not do that skill that way. Um, Something like a summoning ritual would be cool. For instance, you get 4 warlocks, or just spitballing here. Um, Ignore BC. Spitballing here, but yeah, you could do something like a summoning ritual. 4 warlocks in a circle, cast a spell. It takes, I don't know, 30 seconds to cast, and you summon Ifrit or something. That's just an example of something that might actually be worthwhile. Um, but as for your current way you're describing it, I think that would be a terrible skill. Um, for a stasis effect, instead, why don't you make stasis stack with each individual unit only be able to cast stasis every 30 seconds or so? So you just add on to the duration. So make it like a 3 second duration of stasis, and then second person cast it, third person cast it, fourth person cast it, and it increases it. And you get 4 warlocks to cast stasis on the target within X duration of the first cast. Apply a bigger stasis effect. Oh, is it an AoE? I thought it was single target. My bad. And then, even then, ugh, that's a terrible skill. Yeah, any friendly fire skills are no go, especially friendly fire at status condition skills. It is doable, Briz. The initial person who cast it would cast it, and then, or the initial person would cast it. It would do a check, count how many warlocks your ally warlocks are nearby, check all of their skill levels for the stasis skill. Then it would start make all of those players cast the skill, including themselves, and that's how you would do it. But it wouldn't be pretty. Um, and that's just for the casting part. That's not for the interrupting part. Then at the end of it, you'd want to check to make sure all those warlocks haven't been interrupted. You haven't anything like that. Yeah, it's all the other complications make it bad. Making them all cast it, that's easy. Making it all cast it with a cast time, that's easy. But make them all interrupt, not so easy. Um, you could even add a check if ally is casting stasis, don't cast stasis on them. And then use the stacking method, I would say. No sample. I'm not going to code that. If you want examples, check out branding for the skill check if you want to. And then for the actual calculations itself, you'd want to apply, depending on how you want to do it, it would change the actual rest of the code. But you can just say branding or Taekwon's one of the Taekwon skills, one of the passive Taekwon skills, and a couple other things. let's see. Let me continue what I was actually doing before I got interrupted by a. Oh, you want to ignore announcements? That's easy. I already told you how to do it, but if you go to okay. Literally, you just get you'd create a new state. So go to definition. So you want to create a new state, and here I think this has been changed in the latest versions of R Athena. I think mine is a little outdated, so it might look a little different. But check for auto looting for the state. You add a new state, so that'd be unsigned. Actually, wouldn't even be unsigned int. It would be yeah, whatever. We can do unsigned int. Unsigned int, and then we want to do no announce like that, and then you'd want to go to announce, because you only want to block script based announced, so you'd want to go to script.cpp. Script.cpp. And then in the announce sub, I think they all call sub, right? Yeah. Build the map sub, okay. And then where are we? Sub, there we go. Yeah, and then basically in here, you'd want to click broadcast. Actually, no, you want to block the BL from getting attached. Yeah, so you'd want to do if SD no. Oh wait, no, SD state dot no announce if and I think, and you just do that, and then you run in. Basically, you want to null it if no announce is active, and voila, done. Okay, let's go ahead and undo all that crap, because I do not want that code in my code. Pressure. There we go. And that's all you would need to do. You might need to bug check it, but you'd want to do that for each of the script commands. Any of the script commands you want to actually make it effect. So map, area, announce in general. Since you don't want it working on actual Cliff announce, since you want it to work on GM announcements, or you want to ignore GM announcements, then you don't want it to run through the actual Cliff itself. You want to run it through the script command itself. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, client-side crap. Data, LUA, skill infos. Yep, yep. A language. LUI. And then Control F. We need to find MY. Salva. AR fire. Spellweaver. Infuse spell, Spellweaver. Let's get rid of Equilibrium. That doesn't exist anymore. I need the actual skill IDs as well. So let me go ahead and sect. Bum, 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 bum. And then we need skin flows, skill ID, extract. EFS TIDs, extract. You don't extract yet. Okay, extract. Okay. Extract with those. Okay, close that. Skill infos. Let's see. A description ID list in tree. I don't need the other ones. Yeah, I don't need job inherit list. The pressure. Yeah. I actually really enjoy that song, even though I've heard it way too many times now. We won't talk about that right there. No one saw that. Okay. Nature block, heal, Freyr's blessing, and that one is cheaper. I think I'm gonna leave that one cheaper. Actually, you know what? No, it's not gonna get cheaper because, or no, I rose it to 25. That's right. I didn't raise it to 30. 25. Let's go ahead and this one dropped to 30. Shine Prism. There we go. $30, $30, $30, $30, $30, $30, and $30. Dark Convulsion, Shade Comet. Which were the two I removed? I removed Shade Comet and Venom Bane, right? Yeah, those two got lowered. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's still long from when it used to be 10 levels. Bum, bum, bum. Venom Bane. Dark. And Shade Comet. There you go. That one is too long as well. That one's too costly. Wait, was it Shade Comet? No, was it? My brain. Adept, Mystic. Which one did I remove? Shade Comet became tier 1, that's right. I didn't remove it. The only one I removed was Shine Plasm. Okay. Okay. Unlimited. False. We don't need separate levels for any of those skills. Okay. I do need to add in. Let's go ahead and open this. Language, LUA. Thank you. My underscore them. Go to definition. Equilibrium. Unlimited. Overheal and overload. Overheal and overload. There we go. Save. Save. Let's go ahead and go up real quick. The top. Overheal. 0 false. Does not need any previous skills. And overload. And it's the exact same thing on that one. Okay. Save that. Minimize that. And let's go ahead and skill description. I'm going to go through this whole list anyways, but okay, let's go ahead and Salva. And then blah, blah, blah. Wow. Linked spells gain +3 range. There we go. That would be what was the other skill I'd Equilibrium. Fucking A. Was it mine or was it AR? AR Earth. Equilibrium, there it is. Remove that one, okay. And let's go ahead. Back to the top we go. Let's see. Overload. One word, not two words. Skill level 1. Requirements none. Toggle. Toggle, comma, quest. Property is none. There we go. Increase status. Chance of fuse spells to 250% before resistance, and increase SP cost of infused spells by 100%. Good. See, overheal. Toggle quest, save. Okay, there we go. Those are now. That's now proper, and then we need to. I need to go down the list and update all fucking skills, but I'll wait on that one for a moment. Skill tree view. Language. LUA, thank you. And then I need to do AD. Adept Resta, that is still correct. MY. Let's see. We're removing Shine Plasm. And that was all we're removing. Okay. Let's go ahead and shift these puppies up. There we go. So these four right here all got removed. Infuse a spell. Went to Mystic. Okay. File save. I should have taken a piss during that break. Oh. I'll take a look at this. Actually, I'll reorganize these numbers in a second. Wow, Trans only gets 3 skills. Neat. I do 23. Like 60% SP or something like that. You're gonna gain Golvig, which, granted, is really powerful. And then you're gonna gain bonus damage. Right? That does bonus damage. Plus 15% magic attack. But increase the SP cost. I might. I think I might up this. How would I want to do that? I need to put something else into trans because they have way too much power into their second class, and hardly anything they get in trans. They get SP and they get magic attack. That's essentially it. And of course, base stats, but like the playstyle won't change at all, which isn't bad, but it also lowers the learning curve. So rather than introducing mechanics slowly as you progress, it's kind of like, here's all the mechanics at once, and then you trans and you don't get anything else. I could pull this out, move this part only, leave the bonus effect, and then move this bonus effect separate, but I don't really want to do that. That got moved as well. All the essence skills got removed. Yeah. Yeah, the essence skills got removed, so that's 16 skill points. These skills both got dropped to 1. Let me actually pull up a server real quick. Now I can pull up the job class. Yeah, they just... Their number of skill points went like this. That's what happened mostly. And then infused spell moved here. That's essentially all that happened. Because they lost Shine Prism, they lost the elemental. What's it called? That got moved into Veneer as a toggle or as a buff that you keep active. That increases your damage based on how many skill points you've learned. So if you max out the fire spells, you have 14 skill points, meaning you get 28% bonus magic damage. I'm not sure, because their support skills are already up in there. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. They don't need any more defensive skills. They already have a ton of DPS. Like, they really do. This right here is just, like, mostly to leave the skill in, but also to make it worth. I might up the numbers on that to 25%. But, meh. Their support skills are time based. You're right. And they do have 4 of them. Yeah, they have 4 of them. They do have 4 support skills, which isn't much, like compared to like priest. I mean, but you also have to rotate your damage in as well for your own buffs. Overheal already buffs support. This buffs the support kinda because of the status conditions, but what are you thinking? because they're essentially they're functionally red mage. That's functionally how you want to think of them. Yeah. The problem with a lot of support skills is I have them all covered in Esper. In yeah, in the Spiritor skill tree has most of them covered, along with this tree already has most of them covered. There's not a ton of them I can actually still do. A cell blocking only. Hmm. Possibly transferring part of their elemental resistance to an ally. Yeah, I understood what you meant by element. The primary four. Being able to transfer a buff to an ally would be neat. Because they have, what stealth buffs do they have? Let me pull up this real quick. Now I can go over it easier. This isn't updated for what I just did though. Might actually crash the client server right now. No, okay. Die at raise. I forgot about that. Okay. So removed. Lowered to 1, removed. And then for buffs, they have Freyr. They have Resta, Magnus, and Freya. Yeah. They also have grants. Yeah, Veneers. Yeah, they could possibly give Veneers, possibly give grants. They also have. So they have reduce target defense, reduce attack, stun. Those are offensive / defensive, depending on how you want to look at it. Ghost gives them their own magic defense and defense, and then creation range. Yeah, they don't have anything they could transfer. I was thinking transfer grants, but transferring Veneers would be really powerful. Actually, give a freaking wizard plus 28% damage with Stormgust or Lord Vermilion. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they don't have any reactive skills. Yeah, they don't have anything like hide or a barrier or any like on demand. The only thing they have is heal, which granted heal is reactive, but heal doesn't have a very high mind share compared to like safety wall or Phenuma. Yeah, they need one more skill. I don't know what it is, and it needs to probably be a supportive skill. Yeah, that's why I said it's not a. It's technically a reactive skill, but it's not. It's kind of like just a passive skill he'll spam. Okay, sounds good. For now, I'll leave it alone, but they do need something else. I was also thinking about moving on to the furthering in their SP thing by giving them like magic attack based on SP, but that just seems way too strong. It would need to be such a ridiculous scaling that it wouldn't be worth it. Oh, that reminds me, I was playing with remember yesterday I PM'd you about the HP refactor. Let me go ahead and I was goofing off in nope, wrong doohickey. Where's my miscellaneous formula? Misformulas, there it is. Yeah, so I was goofing off in this. Playing with a factored HP, where it's a percentage of your current HP. And degree scaling, I am not linear, but not exponential either. I guess it is exponential because it multiplies on itself. But like a 1.1 x multiplier. So every level you have 10% more HP than the previous level. You end up like 400,000 HP by the time you hit level 100. So that's one of the reasons why I was asking, because I was goofing off in spreadsheets. I should take a look at some of my documents as well. Old documents, custom classes. No. God, these are such old files. Unused skills. Yeah, I'm not gonna go look through that right now. That's not organized at all. I wouldn't either, but I was just playing around with it. I was playing around with numbers, so I was curious how it would end up. Most likely, what I would end up doing is a flat number based on level, and then every 10 levels, it increased that number of gain. So level 1 through what do you mean? For what? I'm fine with adding a special counter buff, but for what? So similar to how Necromancer's Reflect works. Oh, someone's PMing me on Discord. Who added me on Discord? Oh, son. Okay. Death Bond. What does Death Bond do again? Read my server. Skill database. Death Bond is a Rune Knight skill. Death Bond, there it is, yeah. The damage you receive is amplified and used against the attacker, however the receiver portion of the amplified damage. The problem is they're not a tank. Oh yeah, of course it's over 10 renewal, but that's the other thing, they're not a tank, so that might be interesting. Something like Stone Edge's status condition, but on when someone hits you. So yeah, spawn 1905. I think that should apply now. Wait, did I not set the value on the stone edge duration to? Yeah, it is applying, or the duration to is correct. I will need to actually check a bunch of this stuff. Not a full safety wall. They already have that though. They already have damage reduction in nope, not veneers. In Freyr, 10% damage reduction. So there's overlap on that, and they already have a shield. I'm aware is 10%. So they already have that, and they have a shield. 10% is not non-existent, but considering where it's calculated. I know it multiplies with stuff, but that's not non-existent because it affects everything. But I'm aware it's primarily a support thing. It's not a reactive thing. Go Vig. Auto res doesn't make sense. Let's see. Inverting damage would be interesting, but no, that they do way too strong. Yeah. Like 5x, like a short-term 5x buff on Freyr, or something like that, or a 50% damage reduction. Like a 5x buff on Freyr. Increase all buffs from the arcane class for the next 5 seconds. And just bump all these skills up by a very short amount for short duration by a big amount. Skills. Yeah, because a 750% increased heal would be absolutely nuts. At skill ID mag. Oh, that's no space right there. At skill at use skill 870. 869. Then at heal minus 9999. Now it's not very high because I don't have a ton of like the bonus regen from like knights and stuff like that. But that is absolutely dumb. I love it. Oh. That would be absolutely stupid. Granted, it'd only be for a few seconds, so it would be like 3 ticks, but still. Granted, remember it says it's gonna be like 5 seconds. So I wouldn't actually want to unrest that, but I was just curious what what it would look like. Uh, yeah, that's absolutely stupid. I love it. Uh, uh, you wouldn't actually use it for the rest of Magnus. I wouldn't probably put others on there. I wouldn't do the cooldown. I'd probably do it 50% uptime. Because you want to use it reactively, but you also want to have it available often. Particularly because you basically want to use it for this one. That's the primary point of it. The increase, if you were to do increase heal, or increase vit, luck, and agility for 5 seconds, that'd be neat, but that wouldn't be necessary. Like that's a neat idea, but I wouldn't actually probably do it. This also needs to be bumped. Impact Crush. That is actually weaker than these skills now. I'll probably up that to like 400%. Let's see, AD. Let's go ahead and sub Ev or earn. Sorry. At die at raise. Okay, and then we need okay, so I need to check at job swordman at job 1. Sword bash does 400%. Yeah, 400%. We'll go ahead and just up this to 400%. So that's gonna be level 10 bash. No, that's probably too much. We'll do 300%. I'm good. And then we'll do. There you go. Bum, 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 bum. So 500% hit attack damage versus 42, 47, 45. There we go. So let me go ahead and write that down. Mystic. Do you think that's enough to actually make that skill used? It probably is, but considering that is, wait, that's not up to date, is it? Yeah, that's not up to date. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely not enough. It might be enough for brute, so if you're fighting brute monsters, that's fine, but... Because this is 500% magic attack and 140% attack. Yeah, I think I'll just do 400 and then yeah, we'll do 400 and then double. Let's go ahead and increase that. There we go. This is a first job skill. That's not a second job skill, so it doesn't matter what Viking can do. You're right. It's not. It's a platinum skill for leveling, not for late game. I'm not talking about late game. Yeah. Also, it's 800% damage still. I might think of something else more fitting later on, but I think for now I'll do that. Okay, and then we need... Yeah, so these guys still need a support skill for trans. The increasing Freyr might work, but that seems... What is it? F-E-R, right? U-I-R? Yeah, U-I-R. Not Fryer. This again. Save, minimize. Oh. And file location. Okay, I need to get open Mystic. View, we're reps on? We're reps on, okay. Let's see. Venom Bane. Because I think the wording on it is pretty bad. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Okay. Neutral. Let's see. Dark. Holy. Poison. Ghost. Okay. For 5% of damage into healing. Water, wind, fire, earth, dark, holy, poison, ghost. Okay. Okay. By 1 level. The defense part in this is actually pointless. Let me go ahead and remove it from the description because it actually does nothing. Because none of these skills are physical at all. Those are the second tier spells, so it wouldn't matter. Okay. There's damage from fire, water, earth, and wind. stack. Convert 5%. There's gotta be a way, better way of doing that, wording that. Stack times 50 times. Done. Cast skill level. Go ahead and. There we go. Oh. Stack levels. There we go. 5 times stack. Target's magic defense. So ignoring 40 defense and magic defense is kind of nuts too. Granted, that's super specific because it's ghost property, so most likely you won't ever use it. Okay. Overload. Yeah, exactly. Isn't probably actually the weakest one of the bunch. I might actually up that number even further. Especially considering, where is it? Acid already lowers it by a flat number as well. Granted, if you can get them at freaking, how much would be excessive is the question. Because it will be for one hit and it's ghost property. Magic defense varies a lot more than defense in the game. So in typically monsters have about 30 defense. That's the average is about 35, but most monsters have exactly 30 defense. But magic defense varies significantly more. Yeah, I think that number needs to be bumped up. Let me look up. Rate my server. Monster search. Sort by magic defense, descending, naturally spawned only, exclude bosses, exclude. We will not include MVPs into that calculation. These are renewal monsters. Going back. And then let's go ahead and level less than 99, or less than equal to 99. Search. Okay. Ignore plants. They have infinite match defense and defense. Tengu. Tengu has the highest magic defense at 82. Interesting. And then it very quickly drops into like 60. $15 might be a good number, don't you think? That way you'd ignore 60 magic defense. And if it goes negative, then of course you get the bonus of ignoring, doing just a percent modifier at that point. And since this is 1 every 5 cast, you're functionally ignoring, yeah, I think 15 would be a better number on that one. In PvP, that last hit will be very strong, but that again requires you to prep first. So I think that's probably worth it. That's still probably the worst one of the bunch, because damage reduction is better. Just an extra freaking 7 times 50. An extra 1400%? Yeah, 1400%. Like literally doubling the damage of your spell. Yeah, so this doubles your damage, and you basically hit on everybody. And these are restorative. This increases the status effect condition of the actual main spell, so that's situational. No, that's fine. It's poison. Poison situational. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. I think I'll go 15. If it becomes an issue later on, I can always reduce it. Let's see, infuse. Find all references. There it is. Hold on. Defense minus 15, minus 15, minus 15, minus 15. Yeah, so when you're fighting a ghost monster, basically you ignore all ghost monsters' magic defense. Okay, there we go. Let me check out grants. I adjusted that. Oh, that's right. It 16% magic attack. And this can technically get up to skill level 11, by the way. Infused. So 11 over 7 is what, 150, 160%? Yeah. Yeah, so you can convert 160% of your heal. Level 1 is higher. The damage? Yeah, the damage got changed. You know what? Sorry. What level 1 is higher? Sorry. So I'm on the same page as you. Is it? It's the same numbers. Heal value plus int times skill level divided by 7. One level. Yeah, fair, yeah. It is higher if it's higher if you do poison 4 times. Yeah, but you have to cast poison 4 times first. So it's 4 poison casts and then grants to get the 11. And then if you cast it again solo, it drops back down. So it's arguably worse. I could probably add a check so you can't do that, but yeah, I probably should. No, they aren't. That's why I wasn't worried about it. Matter of fact, they're a terrible complement for each other because if you're using Holy, you're against Undead or Dark, which both resist poison. And if you're using it for the Grant's heal power, or the Grant's max HP, and then you'll just cast it once. Because then you do only want to use poison, so you cast poison 4 times and you cast Grants once. But we'll go ahead and adjust it. Let's see. I'll add another if statement here, so I'm just going to break this back down. If SC data SC grants and SC grants val 1 is less than bonus. There we go. I'm gonna do a couple little. I'm gonna do some nice quality of life stuff right here. Else. It's not used anywhere else after that? Yeah, okay, good. Go ahead and throw that in here. We'll go ahead and shift this to SC value 1, less than bonus. Actually, I don't need to do all that right there. I was gonna do something that'd probably be good, but unhealthy, so I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna make it so you could increase the duration of your current grants, but it won't replace. So instead, it just won't replace it if it's a higher level or lower level. Less than or equal to. It will update it if it's equal. There we go. Aren't I nice? Case value 2 is that, and value 3 is that. Okay. Who the hell's messaging me on Discord? Why the hell are you messaging me on Discord? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna answer that question right now. I have to actually read what the fuck he's even talking about. Okay. I think that's all the client stuff right there done. I still need the EFSTs, but that's fine for now. Let's go ahead and check. Save yes. That server doesn't need to close. Sect. Oh, let me go ahead and skip this song. Okay, skill infos, open, file location, file, save, and then let's see if I crash my client. I didn't crash my client, that is a good sign. Okay. Okay. How should I organize this thing? Hmm. Skill tree view. Okay. Let's go and spend some time on something that doesn't actually matter, but bothers me if it's not right. Okay, so let me go ahead and find AD underscore. There we go. Okay, boom. Okay, so we're going to do that real quick. Serpent Fang, into Flame Tongue, Blizzard, Glass Hammer, and Charge Bolt, into Circuit Spark, Stone Edge into Earth Spear, Force Palm into that. Grants into Holy Voice, Dark Convulsion, into Void Claw. There we go. Okay. So function, I'm moving all this tier 2s to the same spot. Let's see, we'll go 28 and 29 on those ones. Or wait. Arkeal. We'll move Arkeal to 2. Let's actually put this at 6, 5, and 6, and then we'll do 12 and 13. Yeah, 12 and 13. 12 and 13. 13, 5 and 6, 12 and 13. There we go. Okay. 0, 7, 14. 0, 7, 14. And then 8. Bum, bum. 3. Mm-hmm. 1 and 8. 1 and 8. We'll try that real quick. Save. Close this so I can reload it. Skill tree view file. File. God damn it, my slightly twisted in my chair. I can feel it pressuring on my back not properly. I might end up getting hurt. I might end up fucking being better at it again. If I sat like that too long. Okay. This can actually close. Oh yeah. Save all. I'll rebuild that later. Open. Okay, at job 40 to 30. Okay. How do you like that? That pattern right there. Okay, and then I have literally 3 skills, so 3 passive skills that need to be put in here. I could put them here and then move these guys here. Also, their names are wrong. Overload and overheal. That's fine. Push it down. Push what down a row? Sorry. Oh, you mean move this down 1 row? I'd go down of either way, but I kind of wanted to leave that correlation right there, so you can switch between. They're on the same spot. That was my thought. So heal, advanced heal, blessing, blessing. These don't have an upgrade, direct upgrade, so they're just passives. Which I guess these 2 could actually go over here. That way you kind of teach the player these are the same. I think I will adjust these guys over. Yeah, I think I'll move these 2 over here, move these ones down here though. So let's go ahead and drop Spellweaver over 1, infuse spell over 1. Let's see, move this to 36. 37, 35, and 36. So these guys will move down like that. So these guys will move right here, these 2 move over 1. Then Golvig can go where Unlimited is. Which would be 14. Yeah, Golvig will stay exactly where it is actually. Because if I do that job 42, 45. Yeah, Golvig will basically stay where it officially is.